My boy just brought up another thing. If they can map how long he been doing it, you got taxes and all kind of shit they can play with you on.
That's what I said, Wack. Tax evasion, superseding indictment. We know one of these people. We only know Gilbert Arenas. If you know the other people, then we're questioning who you know. So count one. The grand jury charges count one. That's gonna charge Gershman, Tversky, Austria, Cohen, Katz, Arenas, and Kreshin. So not all of them, most of them. Beginning no later than on or about September 12th, 2021. There we go. Wack 2021. And continuing through at least or on about July 20, 2022. So, BVS, Wack. This is only a year. September 2021 and through July 20th, 2022 in LA County within the Central District of California and elsewhere, defendants Gershman, also known as AKA Giora or Giora, Tversky, aka Eugene, Austria, aka Alika or Elisa, Cohen, aka YC, Katz doesn't have an aka, smart man. Gilbert Arenas has an aka, Agent Zero, and Kreshin knowingly conspired with each other and with others known and unknown to the grand jury to operate an illegal gambling business in violation of Title 18, United States Code, Section 1955. Okay, any questions on that? Object of conspiracy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people charged with count one. They're alleging that count one goes by the year September 2021 to July 2022 for operating an illegal gambling business. Any questions on that? We can push real quick. Oh, they got my game PLO. I told you guys that PLO making game. I tried to tell you guys years ago this was going to happen. Always listen to Prince. Manner and means of the conspiracy. The object of the conspiracy was to be accomplished in substance as follows. Agent Zero would rent out a residence located on, I'm not going to dox it, in Encino, California. This is called the Gable House for the purpose of hosting illegal poker games. So Gilbert Arenas was the one that rented out the residence, they're saying, allegedly. Then defendant Katz, at Agent Zero's direction, would stage the Gable House to host illegal poker games. Now, just for reference for everybody that probably doesn't play poker, if you're gonna run an illegal poker game, you're gonna have to have a couple of people there. You have to have dealers who rotate out, who also specialize in those games, dealing high money games. So those dealers are going to be specialized. They're not going to be regular dealers. So pay attention to that. You also have to have some type of floor person there who knows the whole operation, who can handle disputes and those things. So look for that person. Refreshment. So this is when they say 26 people plus employees get into your head, right? This is a whole quote unquote gambling business, right? Not just a friendly poker game at my backyard. Okay. So that's at defendant Arenas' direction, which staged the Gable House to host illegal poker games. Find co-conspirators to host the illegal games at the house and collect rent from conspirators on defendant Arenas' behalf. So this is already reading nastier to me. It's reading like Katz is kind of putting a lot of this off on Gilbert. Right? That's how it's reading, but let's keep going. Defendants Gershman, Tversky, Austria, and Cohen, and others known and unknown to the grand jury, would manage illegal PLO games among other illegal gambling games at the Gable House. Now I'm going to have to send a text message. Make sure you don't know none of these. Hold on.
Okay, so let me just stop this video real fast because, this story is big right now. We got Rob Parker, Kwame Brown, Nick Young, aka Swaggy P, Wack100, breaking down this case because this story is going viral at the moment, and Gilbert Arenas is facing 5 years if found guilty. So let's get back to the clip.
So it says they would manage illegal PLO games among other illegal gambling games at the Gable House, but they're specializing on PLO for some reason. It's going to be interesting. Keep that in the back of your minds. Why PLO? To profit from the illegal gambling operation, defendants Gershman, Tversky, Austria, and Cohen would collect a rate, that is a fee, the house would charge from each pot, either as a percentage or a fixed amount per hand. So usually you go to the car house, like I said, Ocean's 11. They rake, I think, $1.25, $1.50, $2 per hand, depending on the game denominations. So think of it that way, right? That's how they get paid. So defendant Gershon, Chavitsky, Austria, and Cohen would invite players to illegal poker games at the Gable House. So those four were responsible for inviting the players, right? And you notice here, I guess we have this ghost. I think we have the same, if you're here, we have the same law as New York, where you don't see none of the players indicted, because I still don't believe it's illegal to actually be there. I'll double check that. It's illegal to run it, like they're running it, but not illegal to play in it. That's why I don't think you see the 26 players indicted, but I could be wrong on that. Ghost, double check that for me, please, sir. Thank you.
Got you, bro.
Exposures. But I do believe that's correct. Let's see. So they're getting recruited by the four guys. Gilbert Arenas is not recruiting, because once again, where do you recruit poker players at? In poker houses, right? Duh. So, and I never seen Gilbert Arenas at a poker house.
What's up, y'all? So I appreciate y'all for tapping into my channel and the clip of the show, y'all. That was a clip about Kwame Brown, because Kwame Brown is being arrested. So he's facing up to 5 years because of his illegal gambling practices in his own house, allegedly. And I gotta say that personally, I think that Gilbert Arenas is guilty. But at the same time, getting 5 years because you play poker in your own house and paying taxes, so of course the government is going to be angry, and of course they're going to arrest you because of that. So I think that is crazy. I mean, he's just playing poker. So instead of hunting down real criminals, what the government, what they want to do is they want to hunt down foreign players just having fun at their own house. But according to the legal documents, Gilbert Arenas, he had the poker game on lockdown because he was basically the number one guy in LA, and he had girls working for him, and he also had cameras and security guards, and it's just crazy that he was earning so much money with his podcast, and still he would organize poker tournaments in his own house, allegedly. So a lot of people have been saying that Gilbert Arenas is his biggest problem was that he never grew up, and that may be true. I don't know, but we shall see if Gilbert Arenas, if he's gonna be sentenced to 5 years, because that's what they're saying that he's gonna be sentenced to if found guilty. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.